Well, you all know me, ladies and gentlemen. I always am looking for a way to make self-employed income. I'm always looking for the next grift because nothing gets me all hot and sweaty like seeing $500 pop into my PayPal or $1,000 go into my Cash App. It makes me feel so good. Ooh. So I actually have a little grift idea that I've been pondering. I've been bouncing around in my head. And I actually think that I'm qualified to do this grift. I think I have real qualifications, unlike every single grifter on the planet. But I think I'm gonna need to consult a lawyer. So, because I like free stuff, if you're a lawyer or you have legal experience or you have an understanding of, the finance industry, the investing industry, the financial advice industry, maybe you can give me some pointers or some ideas. So, a little bit about me. I am extremely good at budgeting. I am extremely good at debt management. And I am extremely knowledgeable on tax situations. I'm a certified public accountant. And throughout my life, I've avoided massive debt. And I've always managed my finances fantastically, with the exception of getting married, but that's another story. But overall, I'm very good at managing money, okay? Now, on the investing side of things, I have the index fund philosophy, okay? 95% plus total world index funds, tax advantage accounts. So, in my personal opinion, I don't think I really provide I do provide some value. But when it comes to like managing a portfolio, managing a stock portfolio, what am I going to say? Buy VT and buy short-term treasuries. That's going to be every freaking portfolio. If I was to manage money, that's what I would do. I'd have some percentage in VT and some percentage in short-term treasuries. And that would be the extent of my financial advice for people. And people don't like that because it's boring. But anyway, it's probably the best way to do it. But my grift idea is this. What if I could analyze your comprehensive financial situation? What if I could calculate your annual income? What if I could categorize and summarize your annual expenses? What if I could build you a balance sheet where you could see all of your assets and liabilities sorted by liquidity and due dates? What if I could give you a comprehensive picture of your finances? What if I could look at your debt, analyze how much interest you're paying each year, and give you an optimized strategy to get yourself out of debt? And what if I could advise you on the tax consequences of the actions that you take? See, my idea is because I'm really good at budgeting. I mean, to me, it's common sense. You don't have to have a degree in budgeting to be good at budgeting. But I'm a CPA. I understand how financials work. I understand how to build a balance sheet. I understand how to build an income statement. What if I could build a personal income statement and balance sheet, and maybe even a statement of cash flows for somebody, and help them truly understand their comprehensive financial picture and advise them on how to best, cut expenses here, pay off this debt first, etc., etc. So it would require me to basically, get access to all of a person's, personal finances. I'd have to get bank statements to tie them out. I have to look at investment accounts to tie them out. I have to go through your credit card and debit card transactions. I'd have to have a really comprehensive understanding of your financial situation. But what I would not do is do any investing advice. Now, I wish I could tell you to buy VT, like actually, give legit, licensed, covered financial advice. Because I would say buy VT, and then if you need some cash, buy treasuries, short-term treasuries. That's what I would do, okay? But I don't want to, the only thing that I don't want to include in this new grift is that I don't want to give like stock or portfolio allocation advice. So the advice that I'm giving is limited to your cash flow, your income, your expenses, your balance sheet, and I could potentially get licensed as an insurance salesman and sell term life policies. Because I have nothing against term life. I think if you need term life, you get it. So of course I would sell term life if you needed it, and I would get a commission. But I would never sell whole life because it's disgusting. Okay? So what do you guys think about this? Do you think this would be a worthwhile venture? I mean, instead of going to some scumbag financial advisor, hey, policy, who's going to sell you an annuity, I would never do that. Who's going to sell you a whole life policy, I would never freaking do that. Who's going to put you in trash mutual funds and charge a high management fee, which I'm not going to do that because I don't want to do that. I don't want to have the licensing requirements to deal with people's money and securities. And I don't want to deal with people's nonsense anyway. Most people, they chase performance, they like vertical lines. They would hate my financial advice, so they can suck my you-know-what. But if I just dealt with cash flow, debt management, and potentially insurance, selling term life policies, I think I could charge, a decent amount of money because I'd have to go through all your freaking finances. And I think it would be valuable to people because finance is more than personal finance is more than just investing. So if I charged a fixed fee, let's say I charged $700 and I went through all your freaking transactions, I went through all your accounts, constructed your balance sheet, constructed your personal income statement, broke down the ideal ways to cut expenses and the ideal method to pay off your debts, I think that would be a valuable service. And it'd be way cheaper than paying some scumbag, filthbag financial advisor who just wants to sell you freaking products. But my main question is do I need to have licensure? I know for insurance, I got to have a, insurance license, which, okay, wow. That test is so hard, bro. Trust me. But I've done it before. I have to have an insurance license. But what about giving advice on budgeting and debt management? Do I need to be licensed for that? I really don't know. I'm seriously asking people because I think I'm qualified to do it. I'm not dealing with securities. I'm not dealing with stocks. I'm not going to tell you which stocks to buy and sell. We wouldn't touch investing at all. The only thing that we touch in investing is I'd be like, okay, do you want to use a Roth or a traditional? Do you want to put money in your traditional 401k or your HSA? Here's the tax consequences, but I would not talk about what you're going to buy. I would not tell you stock tips. I wouldn't even say buy VT. I wouldn't do it. Okay. So what do y'all think about this? Do you think this is a good grift idea? Do you think you'd actually pay for this service? Because a lot of you, I don't think you understand your finances. And your only option is to go to a freaking scumbag financial advisor. Hey. And they're going to totally scam you. Whereas the only thing I would sell would be life insurance. Term life insurance. That's the only thing I would sell. Okay. And yeah, that's it. Anyway, let me know your thoughts. Let me know if you think I can do this without any licensure, except for the insurance, obviously. And check out the pinned comment. Let me do your taxes for 2024. I am a certified public accountant. I do business and personal taxes any state in the United States. You can talk to me for free. I give you upfront quotes, and I will prepare your taxes. Have a wonderful day. Cheers.